Okay, doke, testing 1, 2. What's the mic like on this? Excellent. Alright, let's change the tags because unfortunately this will not be a hardcore stream. Yeah. There we go, that's it. Back to the channel. Okay, let's put that on Twitter. I was going to have a fancy picture to go with it, but I haven't finished it yet. And away it goes. Okay. Let's bring that back up. There we go. Okay, we'll give it a couple of minutes for people to... Yeah, fuck. Dropped a thing. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a few minutes for people to get into the stream, if they so choose. Anyway, let's put that down to 9. And yeah, it looks dark, but I have finished the game. I finished the game multiple times. Actually, I've never actually looked at the results. Let's have a look at the results and see what there is. Total playtime, 143 hours. I thought there would be more, but I guess not. I thought it was 147, but apparently it's just 143. Yeah, so assisted. I've technically done one in every go. Standard was my first run, so that was 25 hours. Okay. That was it, because I spent almost 3 hours on that one. Not because I actually did any gameplay on that. Hi, Ryan. Hi. I'm just waiting for people to drop in, as it were. So in the meantime, I'm just going through my results. So, like, my B standard run was my first one, which is 25 hours, which isn't ideal. Chapter 3 lasted almost 3 hours, but it wasn't because I was actually that struggling. It was because I left it on the attaché case menu while I went and did chores and had dinner and everything. So that counts as gameplay, apparently. So yeah, I think a similar thing happened with another chapter, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, it was chapter 12, that was it. I can't believe it took me this long, but you know what I think it was? Because because obviously it was my first one, so I was dying a lot, and then I was pressing continue, which just carries on the time, rather than when I was doing something like my professional run. Where you just quit out and then go back in, and then that's fine. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just looking through bits and pieces before we start my new run. I suppose I should do a new game. Yeah. I think because I suppose we can go with the story, as it were, which is basically, I played the demo, loved it, loved Leon, obviously. Bought the new game. As I was going through, at some point during my first run, I was looking at the options to see if I could, you know, look at the accessories, because, you know, they give you the bonuses, and they go through all this extra content, and I was like, oh, what's happening? What's all this apparel stuff? Let's have a look through. And then I saw it. Right at the bottom of Leon's table. It was cat ears, gives you infinite ammo. You can only get it if you do an S+ on professional. And I was like, I have never played a Resident Evil game for more than a couple of hours. I'm not good at these types of games. But I will do it for the cat ears. And that put me down a very long, over 100-hour journey of playing all these different modes, getting enough money, getting all the right ranks. And then yesterday I finally did it. It took so long. But I finally got those cat ears, which enables all weapons to be reloaded indefinitely without using ammo in your possession. I think that's the Hunt gas mask. It looks like it anyway, but that gas mask as well was very useful because that gives you aim assist for all the modes, and that was a godsend in hardcore because I'm still not great at aiming. The motion, it gives you like a motion option, and that helps a lot. But particularly in like the minecart section, I'm terrible at that, and that gas mask is a godsend. So that helped a lot, as well as the chicken mask, the chicken hat as well. That was why I had to do the hardcore mode and get the S+ on the hardcore mode, was so I could get that chicken hat, because that reduces your damage. I think it's by half, but I'm not entirely sure. It just says greatly decreases the amount of damage you receive. So instead of dying in 3 hits, I was dying in like 6. 5 or 6. So that was an absolute godsend. Especially at the beginning of the game. But, you know, I've done all of that. I've gotten all the weapons. I've gotten all the apparel and everything. And I'm very proud of myself. I have to be honest. Because, you know, I've got a surprising amount of Resident Evil games. And I've played very little of them. I'm going to be 100%. So, like, I've got Resident Evil 0. I've got Resident Evil Remake, both on the GameCube. I had the Resident Evil Remake one signed by Cadicurus, actually. I saw him at a convention, had him sign it, but he had to sign the inside of the cover, because the European cover for Resident Evil Remake is just black. So, yeah. What else have I got? I've got the original Resident Evil 4 as well on the GameCube. I've got the Resident Evil Collection on PS4, which I think might be just the remake and maybe another. I'm not entirely sure, but I know I've got a collection on the PS4. I've got Resident Evil 7, but I've never really played many of them until Resident Evil 4 Remake. And as you can see, it was a lot. That one has thoroughly sucked me in. As you can see by the 143-hour timer. But, you know, my ultimate goal was to get the cat ears for Leon for the infinite ammo. We have those. I think, yeah, I've done the default costume, so we get both his jacket and his shirt. Full appreciation. Because this is just going to be an absolute, just really chill run, where it's just going to be standard. So it's not going to be super easy, but, you know, it's just going to be a standard run. I can finally look at all the cutscenes again. Because because to get the highest ranks, you have to do it in a certain amount of time, which basically just means skipping all the cutscenes. So I can finally appreciate the cutscenes again, which I haven't done since my first run. I've got the cat ears on him. I'm giving Ashley the armor, just so I don't have to worry about her. Ideally, I would want to have her in the romantic costume, because that's really cute. Unfortunately, that does not make her invulnerable. So, you know, practicality over aesthetics, unfortunately. So yeah, so I've got that, I've got the cat ears. What I'm most excited for is to see the opening cutscene where Leon's in the car, and to see if he has the cat ears on in the car, because that would be fucking hilarious. So yeah, so I'd say we just get started, really. So I can finally look at all the cutscenes. Woo! Including this one. Which is it's a great mood setter, I have to say. You know, this ain't your cheesy action movie Resident Evil 4. This is very much very leaning into the cult aspect of it. Yeah, so that was a symbol of the old church, wasn't it? And then, obviously, the blood is symbolizing, oh, it's all gone terribly
30th,
wrong.
1998. It's a day I'll never forget.
It's a day I can't forget yet, because I haven't played through it and remembered it. I think at some point, I do need to go back and actually properly finish the Resident Evil 2 remake. I think I got a decent amount in, but I think it was on Claire's side. And I think I only got up to the nest, maybe? So like the start of the nest. And I never got to Leon's section, which I found weird because I wanted to play that game for Leon. I don't know why I started with Claire. But yeah, no, I definitely need to go back and play... I definitely need to go back and play RE2 Remake. Oh yeah, and I do have the hair strands on him, just to see how it looks. You know, I'm not too fond of it, I have to be honest, but you know. We shall see, we shall see.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh?
He has someone in that cutscene, yes!
Help him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
Oh, that's the best. We've got the right vibe immediately. Notice how he doesn't have them in the... You can't see them in the reflection on the mirror.
A lot of people have gone missing around here.
Oh dear.
And it's been that way.
That's a great start.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
This is so stupid. I love
Last week
this.
there was a search for
Oh
some
my
missing
god.
hikers.
I'm sure.
I say stupid. He is adorable. But at the same time, you know, we're going into the middle of a very rural area. In the middle of nowhere. You know, big cult horror scenario. No, the tail is a separate item. The tail is a separate item that you get for... It's either standard or... No, I think it's either standard or assisted. I think it's standard if you finish with the S+. You get the wolf tail, because I know you get the deer antlers and the wolf tail. And they greatly increase either knife attacks or gun attacks. One or the other.
You smoke?
Yeah, there is a tail. There is a tail. I can show you it in a minute. This fucking is. Oh, I love you, Leon.
Vaya sitio más tétrico.
No, there is. I'll show you all the accessories when we're done.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe
Here to sing Kumbaya by the fire. Hi. Hello, Jason. Hashtag release the Kumbaya cut. It's fucking...
Oh, what's the car? What do you want
I didn't think they would be in the opening cutscene, but they are, and I love them. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's get started then. Okay, so yeah, I was going to show off the accessories. Because funny enough, there is a tail, so just going down the list, we've got the glasses. I like the square ones the best, but I think I'm just biased because they're blue. And we've got the sunglasses, we've got the face guard, the iron helmet, which I think is the same one that Ashley has. And I think it also has physics on the face guard, which is quite funny. We've got the flight helmet, skull mask, foam mask. I don't like these masks, I have to be honest, but you know. And the flight cap, that just looks goofy. You got the knitted hat, you got the gas mask, which, like I said, is the hunk mask, I think, and that gives you aim assist for all modes. So yeah. You got the wolf tail, like I said here, so that greatly increases the power of melee attacks. So I think that's probably the standard, or maybe that's the assisted, I don't know. But then you also get the deer antlers, which is greatly increases the power of knife attacks. Yeah, no, so there's actually nothing for the guns, which makes sense. So yeah, so the wolf tail is melee, the deer antlers are knives. Don't know why, but that's just how they work. Yeah. Yeah, you've got the chicken hat, which greatly decreases the damage. That was what I was using for my professional S+ run, because I went from dying in 3 hits to dying in 6. So it's pretty much required. And then finally, we have the glorious cat ears, which lets you have infinite ammo. And so we will be having those the entire way, just because he looks so fucking cute. And the good thing about this is, like I said, I can, now that I'm just chilling, I can do all the cutscenes, but I am probably gonna run through, because I know this game, you know, this is far from how I was with the demo, where I was just slow walking everywhere, and, you know, just taking in the atmosphere. It's like, I'm still taking in the atmosphere, but I know how this goes. I know how this goes. Jason, you can't say that. No. You can't say things like that, Jason. God's sake.
Anyone home?
Oh dear. Okay. Okay, well, back here. I never actually checked to see if there's anything in the room, but I don't think there is. There's just the very ominous Juicio symbol, which just says judgment. Judgment is no. Okay, so that's actually a hidden door. Yeah, because I never figured it out, but yeah, it's just a hidden door. Okay. That's odd. Okay, just go through. I have to resist the urge to hit triangle on all these cutscenes, because it's like every single time it's just skip everything, skip everything. This does definitely set up an excellent atmosphere, though. Like, truly. It is very spooky. I don't know if spooky is the right word, but it's really the fucking cat is. I was going to say it's so unsettling, and then I look at the fucking cat. Oh, they're adorable. The fur texture, admittedly, could have been done a little bit better, but you know. Rest in peace, Mario. At least you got your movie out. Now, to my knowledge, because I haven't actually played the original, I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but to my knowledge, the encounter is different, and I think they did it with this one specifically to kind of highlight the kind of melee differences and like the parry differences that they introduce in the remake. Because to my knowledge, the knife parry system isn't in the original. So yeah, surprised I didn't give him a maid outfit to go with the cat. I know, but the mods have already done it. Don't worry, I've seen thumbnails of of people doing mod showcases for this game that after which was like 5 days, like not even that, like 3 days after the game came out, and I am ashamed to admit that I could recognize that the maid outfit was from Final Fantasy XIV. It was the exact model that they used for that. But yeah, no, it's where games fail, mods succeed, I suppose. This basement is just really, this is really unsettling. You know, it is. Like, there's not even any reason for this table here. You don't get any explanation for it. But just coming down here, you know, automatically you get a sense of, oh my god, what the fuck is with these people? Oh yeah, I watched Johnny's review. Yeah, I watched it when it came out. Oh, Hushka. I think... Yeah, there it is. So, obviously you won't be able to hear it on the telly. But one detail that I do like playing on the PS5 is that all the radio stuff comes in through the PS5 controller, but not just the radio stuff. Obviously, we'll get to the rest of it in a bit. But it's a really nice kind of way to immerse yourself. Did you know you don't actually have to kill this guy? You can just run around him. Okay. I still always go here though, because I don't want that guy to see me. Because if he sees you, there's a high chance that you get hurt when you're collecting this green herb. And at that point, that just defeats the purpose. But yeah. The cat is. I can't stop staring at them. Oh my god. Suddenly a door, yes.
Bruce.
I like how in the year 2004, 2005? I think it's 2004, but in the year 2004, you know, they've got Bluetooth, very long range Bluetooth radio bits and pieces, you know, earpieces.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, I'm playing it on PS5. Got my fancy controller. I say fancy, it's blue.
Gotta go. Talk later.
There we are. There's all the people that come in. They're jealous of Leon's chaos. Hello. Goodbye. Ow. Hit my fucking hand on the desk. Yes, unfortunately, no mods. No mods. But that's okay. I'm still getting used to the whole PC gaming stuff anyway, because now that I've got the laptop that does it, theoretically, I suppose I could play. Yeah, I've still got the motion on. Theoretically, I could play this on PC, but I'm more used to console, to be honest. I know you can connect everything, but you know, I've been playing console my whole life. Right, so let's put on the gold case, because what's the point in having a thing for handgun ammo if we don't actually need ammo? Storage, we'll get the primal knife, Chicago sweeper, and the hand cannon. Why not? Let's mix it all up, because I've got the hand cannon, but I never actually used it. Yeah, ammo I don't need. Indefinitely. Okay. But yeah, no, because I think the hand cannon was like one of the first that you unlock. I'm not entirely sure, but I never actually got around to using it. I maybe might have used it a couple of times during. I don't know why I'm collecting all the items, because most of the time it's just going to be ammo, which I don't need, gunpowder to make ammo, which I don't need, or it's just going to be gold. But that's not very common. Well, at least I got gold there. Yeah, no, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it was about the hand cannon. Yeah, I just don't use it. I maybe use it for a couple of bits in the village section, and then out. Oh dear. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. You know, did you know once you get once you get yourself caught in that bear trap, the bear trap actually is just floating. So if I go into photo mode, yeah, see, it's just floating amongst the foliage. Yep. Hello. Ow. I thought I didn't need to reload it. Okay, well, you're getting on my nerves. How slow is the hand cannon? Oh well. Okay, flash grenades are still going to be useful. At least, so we'll keep those. Hello, heads. Hello, falling head. You can't come with us, I'm sorry. I don't think Ashley would appreciate you. Yep, there is the ritual burning. Charming to see. Shit. Okay. We all know how this goes by now.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, well. Well, now that we're starting, I suppose I can show off how I do this anyway. So for the... Because everyone says, oh, you can't actually use the tower anymore for the run. You can. But it just requires a little bit of finesse. So you crawl up here, you don't move though. And all you do is you just aim down, wait for the people to come in. And then, as they're climbing up, you just shoot them down. Okay, hold on. I think I've got aim assist on. Which I don't want. Yeah, I don't want snap and volley. Thank you. I've relied on the aim assist at first, but I've gotten used to just using the motion controls, to be honest. And especially when you've got the typewriter, you know. I'd say typewriter, Chicago Sweeper. That was it. When you got the Chicago Sweeper, you don't really need to have precise aim. It's just make sure it's in the general vicinity and go nuts. So obviously this isn't the quickest way, but I find it's the safest. And then after you've killed, I think it's like 5 or 6 people, the chainsaw guy will come up. Or it might be more. I don't remember. There we go. Yep, so now the chainsaw guy comes in. His goofy eyes always get me. Yeah, once you've done that, just grab the herb, position yourself about here, and then you just fall down, and then you can run out. And then you just do the rest of it from there. So I think... Oh, I was going to melee him. So I think from here I'll probably just go into the house and grab the shotgun from there. There we go. Oh yeah, I could use that. Yeah, because the hand cannon's just really powerful, isn't it? Yeah, so you don't want to get into the house any earlier because then the chainsaw guy's there for longer. Yep. Come on, Leon. Right.
It's my lucky day.
Bookshelf. Get a hand cannon out. Alright, come on then. That's while I'm here. While I'm waiting, I'll get the shotgun, it's fine. And the hand grenades. You can never have too many hand grenades. Oh. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Ow. No. I'm not dying like that. Maybe too cocky with this.
You gotta be kidding me.
I was trying to look all cool and now look what this shit's doing. There goes the cow. Okay, let's reload the Chicago Sweeper. So that's good just for controlling that. I'm surprised the guy takes a hand cannon this much. Take your time, Leon, it's fine. It's not like there's a fucking guy with a chainsaw. There we go. Now we can just go wild. Yeah. Yep, hi. Bye. Nope. There we go. Didn't take long. I know with New Game Plus, if you have the rifle, you can just you can just shoot the bell and it'll end immediately, but this is a new game, so. I did not have that ability, and I don't think any of the guns that I've got shoot that far. At least. It's really cool how, like, this is only, like, the first 10 minutes of the game. But this was the demo. And it was absolutely amazing. Like, people took so long with this. Like myself. But it was so cool. Absolutely amazing. And it really got you into, like, it was, like, it's only such a short time. But it really gets you into, like, the whole horror aspect of it. You know, you feel panicky, you know you have to do all your resource stuff, but there's very limited resources in the village. And you've got the guys who's constantly going after you. It's really cool. I quite enjoy it. It's just a fucking chaos.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Resident Evil 4 Catboy Edition. Ah, yeah, I should probably sell the shotgun. That's probably the best option. So I don't really need it. Right. I don't really need anything in here, so yeah, there we go. Like I said there, I almost skipped the comms just so I could get moving again.
Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Roost out. I like Cunningham. You know, she doesn't really do much, to be fair, in the story itself, but she's just a nice character. Get all that money. I know there's a ruby here. I might as well collect the gems that I know are here, because then I can use them for treasures, which I can use for more money. There we go. I've only got the standard edition, because I know with the deluxe edition you can get the extended treasure map, which gives you a whole bunch of extra treasures to sell and everything. But I don't have that. The only thing I've bought for this game are the romantic outfits, because I like how Leon looks in it. Hello, sir. I'll make it quick and painless. See? Right, so for this treasure, I have to remember I just need to aim here. Because otherwise it will land in the muck. And Leon does not like the muck. So from here, I remember... You can actually... I know it says you have to go all the way around and that for the house and everything. But actually, you can just shoot the lock here. I need to get rid of the lady first. There we go. But no, so actually here, it's very precise, but you can shoot the lock off. Yeah, and just come in, grab the cog, and then that happens. Yeah, from there it's a pretty, you just do the usual stuff. I don't have any case charms on this one, because it's a new run. So from my New Game Plus files, I've got quite a few of them on. I think I've got 2 Leon ones, including when... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Including when I spent ages trying to get the infinite rocket launcher. I finally got the infinite rocket launcher, and then you do know what charm I got right after that? I got the fucking charm of Leon with the rocket launcher, which makes the price go down. And I was just like, wow, this is useless. Oh dear. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have a go at getting some charms. I know I can at least get a good couple of few on the first run, because I can get a good couple of best ranks with those. But yeah, no, yeah. Hi, Joey. Yeah, see, accessory has had catastrophic results for hyperfixations everywhere. Indeed. Because I have gone from never really playing much of Resident Evil and being terrible at it anyway to S+ professional. You know, it is, like I said, I think the devs absolutely knew what they were doing when they made the ultimate accessory for Leon, infinite ammo cat ears. You know, they could have just gone with something like the headband, like they did for Snake, but no, they specifically chose cat ears. And I have to feel like this is a direct result of what they did for Leon, what they did for him for RE2 Remake, because I feel like that kind of changed everyone's perception of him. I suppose irreparably, depending on what people think of him. Because, you know, he used to be like just kind of like this cool dude, and then Resident Evil 2 Remake came along, showed us a brand new design for him, and everyone was like, oh, he is baby. He is baby girl. He is male wife, and various other bits of lingo which I don't fully understand how to use, but I'm fairly sure I'm using correctly. No, I don't have a key. That's fine. Now. I always do that. I don't know how... no matter what run I do, for some reason, I just always end up screwing myself over on that one explosive specifically. It's like, no, I know it's coming up. I just never remember it. But yes, I am very happy I have my funny little meow 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 now. That's hard to say, and I don't like how I say it. That sounds weird coming out of my mouth. So this is supposed to be a photo of Luis, isn't it? Of Luis when he was a kid and his grandfather, I think it was. But to be honest, I've got to be 100%. Ever since they've done those realistic photos, they never look good to me. They're very uncanny valley. Because, like, you can tell that it's like, you can explicitly tell that it's like photoshopped faces on like, you know, otherwise rendered bodies. And it never looks right. It never looks right. especially when they try to do kids. You know, it just looks wrong. So yeah, here we go. So down here is Luis. I know when you come back to this house, you can come back to the basement, and there is a ring that you can put in for treasure.
How observant, senor. Now, say,
So the hair strands, does that affect everyone and not just
well, maybe just a tiny then, huh?
Leon? Because I know Luis's hair looks much different. And I'd say it looks much nicer.
Stop right there.
Like I'm sick of your shit, Catboy. Time to get your vaccines. Okay, and that was chapter 1. The first 3 chapters go through quite fast, actually. Yeah, I might. Actually, I don't need to save. It's called auto saves. That's fine. Tell you what, saving during my S Plus Professional, that was a nightmare because I did not have.
You will receive our
I'm gonna put this up to the mic because otherwise you're not gonna hear it. But yeah, no, with the Sadler stuff. Yeah, when you get those really weird, when you get the Sadler visions, I really just said goddamn Catboy and tossed her across the room. Like, yeah.
Got a name?
Do you think Luis laughed at him, or did he look at him and was like, I'm into it?
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
This is a favourite cutscene of mine, I have to say. You know, Leon has my heart, forever and always. However, I do appreciate Luis, I have to say.
Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess. You're here looking for something.
Yeah, the hair strands definitely affects Luis as well, because his hair looks absolutely majestic.
Young girl. Talk. Now.
All right. See. Heard chatter about moving, señorita.
I'm very much like this cutscene.
Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not helping.
Sorry, I know I'm not commentating much, but I just, like I said, I haven't seen the cutscenes since my first run, and this one is one that I want to pay very particular attention to. Because of that. Oh dear, they knew what they were doing with Leon. I know Leon has always been kind of the pretty boy of Resident Evil.
Later, amigo.
But holy hell, they knew what they were doing with this game. Absolutely spectacular.
Shit, they took my gear.
Oh no, they just left me with my solid gold attaché case.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
What was that crashing sound? Oh, that was
His
just
name is Luis
I
Serra.
bumped into something.
There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
Sorry, I was taking a drink there. Leon makes me very thirsty. But yeah, no, I agree, Jason. When Village came along and they were, Lady Dimitrescu, I think they realised what they hit on. Not in that way, but also in that way. And realised, okay, well, we'll do that. It's to be fair, it's part and parcel for horror, really, isn't it? You've always got to have some kind of sexualization. And if it happens to be putting cat ears on on a pretty boy, you know, it can be with cat is on a pretty boy. Hello. What's the button? L1, that was it. Yeah, because with the standard you can just hold L1, can't you? And you can just automatically parry. Because they don't do that with with professional. You have to do perfect parries, which means that you have to hit it at the exact right moment to parry, which is not ideal when you're not great with timing. Yeah. Him before the next game features a femboy and a goth girl. I wouldn't mind it, to be honest. If I'm gonna be 100%. You know. It's not I wouldn't be against it. And I mean we've at least got like the scene girl with Ashley's casual wear in this game. There we go. You know, we've got all her, why did it give you all of these herbs and everything? As well, it's like, yes, we'll take your gear, but we'll also give you like 5 bajillion other things with it. But, you know, I mean, we've got the scene girl stuff with, Ashley's gear, Ashley's casual outfit in this game. I don't like because the casual outfit with... In this game, they just gave you his same outfit from RE2, didn't they? Because he has a casual outfit in... He has a casual outfit in RE2 Remake, and that was basically the same jacket, wasn't it? I wish they would have done something different, but, you know. Well, Merchant, mate, how we doing?
Things on sale, stranger.
As you always do. Let's improve the... yeah, so we don't need... that. Don't need that. We don't need the combat knife. Don't need the kitchen knife. There we go. Right, so we don't need to upload the ammo capacity and reload speed. Actually, we should do... Yeah, no, actually, because I'm not... I was going to say we don't need to do those because I'm going to get the infinite bit, but actually I'm not going to get the infinite bit, am I? Just thinking. So I've already done the durability. I'm gonna get the infinite knife at least. But if I've got the infinite ammo, I might as well just do the capacity and the reload speed for that one then. Because I'm not gonna spend all that time getting all the spinels to get the infinite, like the exclusive ticket. Because at that point, you know, that's just infinite without the reload, and it's like I've already got infinite just with a reload. It's not worth spending all that time getting all those spinels just to get that ticket. I don't think. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. To be honest, I'm not gonna bother with the side quests. You know, I'm just gonna go through casually. I mean, I've got infinite ammo. You know, that's all I need. You know, this section was an absolute pain in the ass when I was doing my professional. This was the first major roadblock, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty easy to speed through, I have to say. Because the Chicago Sweeper stuns the enemies when you're going through. So actually, you don't even need to like spend your time killing them all. You just go right through, go to this house. Climb up this ladder. Sometimes that guy hits you, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, hi. No. Then you just get the emblem here. And then your next protocol is to get to the little spinny handle thingy. Yeah, hi. Oh, that's all.
Next.
There we go. Oh, for God's sake, Leon. Get right through. No. No, thank you. I still need to figure out if that lady actually is just Marguerite's model. Or if she is something else. But yeah, just shoot that. Because she looks familiar. It probably isn't. But yeah, no. See, I know that come by I didn't it. I don't know. To be honest, 100%, I don't even know what that means. I know it's probably some kind of peace thing, but I don't know. You know, and actually, once you get that emblem, you've unlocked the gate, you can just walk out. You don't need to do anything else. Just run out, and then obviously, because it's its own section, they won't follow you. And you just come up here, right back to the merchant, and just continue on. There we go. Oh. Rotate. There we go. Yeah, no, I really don't know what it is, but it's just a thing. Yeah, no, the first couple of chapters are actually pretty easy to speed through. Mostly because you don't even need to kill any of the guys. I mean, you can, but... how? But there's no real point to it. You can just save your ammo. There we go. And then come up to here. And this is when the chainsaw guy comes in. So actually I'll get the herb while I'm here. Ow. That was rude, sir. There we are. Okay, here he comes. Let's reload. Actually, I don't even need to attack him. What I can do, just run right past. Get to the house. Duck under here. And then a moment of beautiful comedic humour. Slapstick, that was it. Okay, well that's just proof, no matter what you do. No matter how good you are at this game, no matter how many hours you put in, you will always get caught by the bear traps. There we go. This guy's my favourite. It's just so stupid. It's so goofy. It is like the one moment of environmental comedy in this whole game, and I love it.
Not too shabby.
Let's pick up the egg in the oven. I don't know why you'd put an egg in an oven, but there is an egg in an oven. Maybe it's something to do with how they... You know, maybe it's just the mind stuff. It's like Sadler just came up to them and said, oh, now you must put this egg in the oven. And they're like, but why? Because I say so. He's just, you know, you have to have, with a form of mind control, you have to have some level of humour with it, I think. You've always got that. You would always have that temptation, I think, to just do something really stupid. You know, even if it's just making someone, like, spin in a circle or put an egg in an oven. Right, so not that one. There we go. Spin it around. I have to wonder how they made that. It's like, is that an heirloom? Because everything that I've seen is like the Plagas are really old, and like it was kind of abandoned as their religion, and then, you know, it's Catholic Christianity rubbish. And then a saddler came in and took everything over and reinstated Lost Plagas and whatever. Yeah, it makes me wonder why there's so many, like, ancient artifacts. Like, were they keeping them somewhere? I don't know.
The blood has accepted the gift.
The Catboy gift or the Plagas gift? Hi, Ada. I do love Ada's outfit in this. I have to say. I didn't like her outfit in the original. I think because it was just so out of place. And I know that's kind of the point, you know. Oh, look, glamorous lady in the Spanish village or whatever. But it just screamed to me of impracticality. You know, this one is still attractive looking, but practical. Well, as practical as you can be in thigh-high boots and a red sweater dress, I suppose. But, you know, it's still nice. Yeah, sure, let's save. I don't know where I save. I'll just put it here. There we go.
Rooster Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church.
I just realised, like, when the stuff comes in through the radio, you can't actually hear it on the TV. So I didn't know whether or not to hold my controller up to the mic or whatever. But you guys know there's subtitles there. Yeah, but no, this is just fun. You know, it's really nice to just not have to worry about getting the times right and not dying as much. I can just chill. Oh, we had to rescue Huey. Always rescue Huey. There you go, boy. There's no setting to have it come through the TV. Maybe there is. I haven't checked. Catboy's rescuing a dog. That's nice. Audio. Here we are. Ballistic impacts. Control. Yeah. Control the speaker. On, comms only, or off. So I think I'll just turn that off then. There we go. So now that should probably come through. But we'll see. I do like the passage of time as well that you can get. Just I don't really notice it in. I don't know why I'm collecting that stuff. I'm still used to it. You know, well, yeah. What was I saying? I was enjoying. Yeah, that was it. I do like how you can see the passage of time through, like, at least the first couple of chapters. You know, once you get to like the castle and everything, it gets a little bit more tricky to see. But like, at least in the first couple of chapters, you know, you're here, you arrive here at night, and then you're going through the first chapters in like I think it's either dawn or whatever, but. You know, it's coming down to evening now, which is nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Hello, hello. Ow. There's 3 of you. That's right. No, there's 4 of you. I thought this would be more powerful. Usually this knocks you guys out really quickly in the courtyard, but I guess not. Now, don't even really need to beat them anyway. Just go to the house area. Yep. That's right, there's an explosive. That's fine, you can walk it off, Leon. You've got 9 lives. And you always land on your feet. He really is a cat when you think about it. There we go. Yeah, like I said, you don't really, a lot of these guys, you don't even really need to defeat at all. It's just running past everyone. Hello, Cal. There we go. Get the resources at least. And I remember there is... Ooh! I learned this time! There we go. And now around here... Yep, there's a yellow herb. Herb with an H. There is an H there. We're not uncivilized. I say like a pompous British person. I'm going the right way, aren't I? I'm not going the right way. I went the entirely wrong. No, wait, am I going the right way? I've completely forgotten. Because that goes through. So there. There is the insignia key, but that doesn't actually take you anywhere, does it? No, am I good? I completely forget. No, because it's the not the abandoned factory, not the valley. I want to say this is the right way. If it's not the right way, I'm going to be incredibly embarrassed. But I want to say this is the right way. This is not the right way. I am a fucking idiot. Oh dear. Well, I hope you all enjoy that diversion. For goodness sake, that's... No, where am I supposed to go? Because I'm going back to the village. That was it, I'm going through the church. I knew that was that. I'm a few chapters too early. I go this way once I've got Ashley. That was it. You know, it's just like when you go through and you're speed running. I suppose it's technically a speed run. When you're going through that, you've just got the path set in your head, and you're kind of like on autopilot. So yeah, no, that was my fault. I was a few chapters too early for that. No, you go through the other house. That was it. I knew you go through a house of some sort because the path's blocked off by the tower. But you go through this house when you have Ashley. If I'm just trying to get through, you go through here. Yeah, we'll just yeah. There we go. It's good to know that even in rural Spain, they've got the same locks that we've got. You know, you'd think they'd be at least a little different, but... No, it's just good old-fashioned... gold blocky locks. I don't know if they've got a name. There we go. Get the Viper in here. I was using my knife. Excuse you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a herb in here. Where did they get all this mist? I've always wondered. Because it's just like... do they have just like things of dry ice around? And the fact that they've got this skull, it makes me wonder how many of these giant guys... Well, like the Gigantes, how many they've got here, because you've got at least 2. Well, no, actually, you've got 4, because you've got the one in the castle, the one in the quarry, and then you got the 2 in the mine. It's just like, how many would you like? How many would you have of those?
Stranger, you're really
I don't know. Hello, mate.
Welcome. Got some
Yeah.
rare things on sale, stranger.
Awesome. I am going
Molding a weapon to suit
to
your
sort out the
We're
reload
starting
speed.
to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
Yeah, and I'll sell the kitchen knife as well.
Well.
And I might as well. I don't need the ammo. I might as well sell all the ammo.
Thank you.
There we go. But I'll keep the large resources. Not the small ones, but the large ones. Because
Welcome. I got something new for you.
the large...
Better to be over prepared.
Yeah, because the large resources, you can use those to create both the flash grenade and the heavy grenades, which are very, very useful. I wonder how many candles they go through in a day. Like, they must have set those up today.
I made it.
Because candles burn for a frighteningly short amount of time. Oh yeah, I might as well do this one here. There we go. So like, they must have put in those candles at some point in the last at least like 12 hours. Unless, you know, they've got some special plug-us infested candles which run forever. I don't know how they'd work. What about medium grenades? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think Leon knows how to make those. It's either light or heavy.
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure
How's this matching compared to the original? I don't know.
I see.
I
can think of one reason they'd want
I
to
have
use
not
so.
played the OG.
she's
I have said this
That's
before,
for sure.
so
I'll
I
find a
don't
way.
know. All I know
Thunder one.
is that some people are really not keen on his because, oh, the original was better. You know, those kinds of people where they're always like, oh, I grew up with the original, so therefore it is a superior version. You know, and I get it, because, you know, you don't want to, you know, you grow up with certain things and you enjoy them. But I don't know, I personally think this is just better in every way. I understand that it's like, excuse me, I understand like the original was kind of very cheesy, very B-movie, and it was fun. I think this is fun, but it brings it back down to kind of how it used to be, how like the general atmosphere that they want to go with, for Resident Evil, like, which I think has persisted ever since like the remakes, or Resident Evil 5, or maybe not 5 because that had the boulder punching, but you know, it's a little bit more serious in itself. But it balances it out decently with a good amount of comedy, or at least lightheartedness. Yeah, come here. Come here. There we go. I love doing that. You know, there's one moment that I slow down just to throw a grenade at those people. Yeah. Nope, you're not gonna get me this time. But yeah, no, I should probably play the original at some point. But as far as I am concerned, I much prefer this. I much prefer this game to what I have seen, at least, of the original RE4. And I think, to be honest, I think some of the outdated humour as well probably falls into that as well. You know, because I don't mind things like fan service and whatever. However, I am not keen on things like, oh, this girl's equipped with ballistics and looking up her skirt gives you an Easter egg. You know, I said it before on Twitter, but I don't know, I'm not too keen on that kind of stuff. I don't know where it came from in the industry, but it was around like the 2000s that kind of stuff started happening. And I was never fond of it. But thankfully, you know, I was still a kid then, so I never quite saw it at its peak, I suppose. But I'm glad we have learnt from them. I suppose grown from them.
I can tell by the look on your face.
I have.
Job well done deserves payment in kind.
Thank you.
Something new for you.
I don't really... I might as well get the treasure map.
You've got a soft spot for treasure, eh?
Okay, so we've got all those gems. We are going to have a go at the shooting range. And see what kind of case charms we can get. Maybe we can get something nice. Or maybe I'll get another villager, which gives me bonuses to crafting ammo, which I don't need. We shall see. We shall see.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's go.
You're an artist, mate. That's the stuff. Brilliant. Reload.
And then we just wait for these guys to come along. And there we go. You know, I'm not fantastic at this game, but there's one thing I can do is I can get the bonus round on the very first easiest shooting stage. There we go. And that's an S rank, which gives me one thingy already. Right, rifles. I have to be honest, I'm not great with rifles. I'm not quite sure still where the aiming is supposed to be, because I swear I put the little triangle underneath the icons and they still just don't do anything. But you know, we make do. And that's also why I prefer the LE5. Why I prefer to use the LE5 with the biosensor scope rather than using a rifle. It's just because I prefer that kind of... I forgot about that. Just because I prefer that kind of weapon. So yeah. Shooting Gallery is really fun in RE4 VR and the Quest 2. That's right, because there is a VR version, isn't there? And that's the VR version of the original, isn't it? So I imagine that's quite fun. Yeah, definitely, because that's just basically playing the shooting gallery, isn't it? This is playing like a real shooting gallery. There we go. Rifle. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, because I imagine that's really fun. I've never actually done anything with VR. I think one of my, you know, besides the whole price point, I think one of my things is that will I be able to see anything? Because I'm short-sighted, you know, I need glasses. So it's always like, well, what's the point? Okay, this is not good enough. Oh well, we've got at least a couple. We've got at least a couple. There we go. You know, I suppose I could probably give a go to some kind of VR in the future, but I've just never encountered it. But it does sound cool. Gold! What have we got? Leon with a handgun! I haven't gotten that one! I'll have another tiny Leon. Yay! 30% off knife repairs. Excellent. You can wear the headset with glasses, or you can even buy prescription lenses to put in the headset, so you don't need glasses. Some retail locations have Quest 2 setups for demoing. That's cool. That's definitely cool. I'll have to keep an eye out then. And a silver. What have we got? Soldier with dynamite. Excellent. I don't need that. But I am glad I at least got a rare one, and it's a rare Leon one. So I'm very happy with that. I was quite lucky with one of my New Game Plus rounds. I got, I think it was a charm of like one of the shotguns, and that gave you an 8% increase to your running speed, which was quite good. No, we'll put him in the center. There we go. Yeah. Let's see.
Welcome.
Do you have
I've
anything?
got
I
something
don't think you
new
have
for you.
anything. I suppose I can get the flash grenade
Knowledge
stuff
is
at
power.
least.
Remember that, mate.
Aeroplane,
Give that the care it deserves.
restore.
I'll buy almost any combat.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, I think, just to... I need to get another drink. So once I figure out how to get back into my light stream thing to put on the screeny thing. Where is the fancy screeny thing? Can you show me the fancy screeny thing? There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put, it says starting soon. Obviously we have started, but this is just kind of a BRB screen, I suppose. Yeah, so yeah, well, I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. So yeah, take your time, I'll be back shortly. There we go. How are we all? That's a genuine question, by the way. And I was just come back from break, but like, genuinely, how are we all doing today? It's a fine Monday. I didn't even remember that it was Monday, to be honest, but I just knew it was a bank holiday. Because I think it's every 1st of May, every year is a bank holiday. So that means I had the day off, which is quite nice. So I've mostly just been doing chores for today. It's quite boring, but you know, fortunately, we have to be a real life person sometimes. And then what? Yeah, and I was trying to draw a picture of Catboy Leon for the stream. That didn't turn out. Well, it looks really good so far, but I haven't finished it yet. You know, maybe next stream. So let's put the hexagon piece in there. These are really annoying in like the hardcore professional ones. I still haven't figured out how you do those. There we go. But you know, what was it? Yeah, I've been drawing, and that was pretty much it. You know, I haven't really been, you know, after yesterday, you know, I'm still riding that high of finally getting the professional rest plus yesterday, and unlocking the dream.
God damn it.
He does look very nice. Oh, he looks adorable. Oh, that's right, you're here. Hello. Oh, and it took you. You're weaker than the other guy. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. Alright. I'm not falling for you again. There we go. Ow! Fucking sniped. And killed. It's like, fine, you're up for the explosions. Oh, it's like, yeah, time for plan B then. Ah, well. I'm here for a fun time, not a pro time. Yeah, no, this is, again, the fishing village, most of these guys you can just run right past.
God damn it.
I do love how Leon's just, you know, he's just indignant. Absolutely indignant at this whole thing. He's just like, oh shit. God damn it, what the fuck. Yes, yes. You don't need to come all at once, ladies. And gentlemen. There we go. I'm not falling for your tricks again. You will never snipe me again. Okay, shoot the locker. Grab the egg. Because every repair station needs to have an egg.
This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, yes, that is what we needed. I do love Leon's regenerating clothes. Do you think that's a government perk? You know, they engineered clothing to be regenerable. Regenerable? You know, they made clothing that regenerates. You know, using some weird parasite stuff. I don't know much about the Resident Evil lore, but I wouldn't be surprised if the government's trying to, like, manipulate the bioweapons that they've been trying to destroy for their own sake. And one of the positive outcomes was regenerating clothing. Yeah, let's get a health extension going while we're here. I'm glad you clipped that. I mean, I'm assuming you clipped that. I can't check it yet, but I'll have a look. I will have a look. Oh boy. Yeah, so now we've got this section. This section right here. Least favourite part of any, any run, to be honest. This specifically, absolutely awful. Just because I could not get the steering right, with this. Because, like, the great big... I don't know its name. But the great big fish thing, I'm assuming it's a fish, it might be... I think some people have said it's a salamander, whatever it is. The big thing of the lake. It steers you around the lake, of course. But then, sometimes it will steer you right into trees, and you just can't escape it. You can go as left or as right as you want, and you just can't escape it. And so many times, especially on professional and hardcore, both, because you die in 3 hits with the boat, because obviously the boat has its own separate health bar. And you die in 3 hits with it. Which means, particularly when you get to the later sections, it is an absolute pain in the ass. But thankfully, we are on standard. Which means I don't have to aim. I don't have to do this for nearly as long. I swear with like the hardcore and professional, they've like standard is the normal health bar. Assisted, they cut it in half. And then hardcore and professional, they must have done it by like double or maybe even triple, but it takes absolutely forever. But anyway, Leonzilla's element right now is a Catboy. He knows how to catch fish. Or lizards, I suppose. It's a salamander, isn't it? It's got legs.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
I can try. Oh, that line always gets me. Oh dear. I can try. Nope. No, okay, you got me. Yeah. Like, see? Right there. Look at how little that has done on the boat health bar, right? For one of those hits on hardcore and professional, that takes out 1/3 of your bar. So if you get hit 3 times, it is just automatic. Or not even just 3 times, just 2 boats, and maybe you brush up against a little bit of debris on the way. And then you're out of the water and he scoops you right up. It is a nightmare.
Where'd you go?
Don't worry, he'll be up soon. There you go.
Son of a bitch.
And I think with assisted, it's literally just like maybe 4 to 6 hits, and then that's job done. It is the absolute quickest I have ever played this. Boss. It is so unbelievably painless. No, see, that's what I mean. It just steers you into that. And it is an absolute pain in the arse. There we go. Excellent. Get ready for a fish dinner, Leon. The fucking reflection. I don't know why I didn't think it would be in the reflection. When it's there and it's so bright. Aw. He is collapsed. Anyway, that is chapter 3. Yeah, might as well save. I think we'll probably get up to chapter 4, and then we'll call it a day. I'm gonna continue this run, obviously. But yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's up on the voices are up on the telly now instead of the controller. But I do like the fact that they put these on the controller. Sadler's voice just sounds silly to me. I don't know what it is, but he's just... Oh no, he's going feral! But yeah, no, with Sadler's voice is... I haven't heard the original still, or enough to really get an opinion on it. But it's something about his pronunciation of some words that just seems very silly to me. Don't say that. Oh, you have no idea the kind of Final Fantasy XIV fanfiction include that. You know, it's silly.
Condor 1 to Roost. Do you read me?
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for 3 hours. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
Still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost out.
There we go. Okay, so that's the... Oh yeah, because I didn't actually see the guys in the boat. But yeah, no, they drop the other police guy in the boat, don't they? And then they get snapped up by the guy. Oh well. Rest in peace, policeman. I don't think there's anything in here worth taking. Oh no, there's some money. There we go. Now, if I remember right, this chapter, which I think is... Yeah, this chapter's the boat chapter, the lake chapter. I can get this done so fast. You don't even know. Because there's like no cutscenes at all. It's just going around the lake. I can get this done so quick. This is one of my favourite chapters, just because I don't know what it is about this chapter. It's just really fun. It's just kind of speed through, I suppose. It's just like there's nothing in the way. You don't have to worry about any bosses. It's just going through, finding the pieces, coming back, getting the key. I suppose you got one boss, but you know, at least the starting section of this, when you're going through all the lake stuff, it is so quick. It is so quick. There we go. So we got the Way Shrine key. Money. Yes, we might as well do the gold chicken egg one, because we need to stop by the chicken egg island anyway. Okay, so first of all we're going to go up to that boat in the middle of the lake. And get the treasures here, because one of them's a treasure and I think one of them's a gun. And if I'm not going to use the gun, I can at least sell it. Yeah, this one's a red 9. I'm not going to use the red 9. I used the red 9 for my professional run. At least up until I got the Infinite Chicago Sweeper. Just because it's powerful and it's got the stun on it as well, which is very useful. But I'm not going to need that because I've got the infinite ammo cat ears. I have no idea what you're talking about. Those security cameras and bits and pieces. I've got absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Right, I'm missing a chicken head, that's fine. So we'll go up to here. Ah. It didn't tell me! It didn't tell... Not once has this ever... It did not show me at all. Well, okay, nothing before I go from that. This bloody tutorial light, right? This light is going to drive me nuts. Because you can see, I have all the tutorials. They are all red. They don't have any of the lights next to them. Right? And yet, this is still up. It's just... it's just gonna forever be there. And it's gonna bug me because it's like the one light that I'm never gonna be able to get rid of. It's a good thing driving the boat into the dock doesn't actually damage it. Right, so if I remember rightly, this one is that, and that. There we go. There's one head. I don't like how it drips like that. It's like, how does that even work? Do you like inject blood into it? Is it just, you know, because obviously that's like proper blood. It's all gloopy. So I don't know how that works. It's like, do they have to go? Is it like for shock value? Is it part of a ritual? I can't imagine a part of a ritual. It's like, oh, before we complete this sacred statue, you must put a blood sacrifice into it. Actually, you could probably... I could see them doing that. Right, where next? I'm not gonna go there. Don't really need to go there. So I might as well just head straight over to the other tunnel. Oh, actually, we could probably go to the boathouse, because then I can get the lunker bass in front of there. There we go. There we go, that's some easy spinels. There we go, send that to storage. Discard the ammo. I think that's, is that the lunker bass? Yeah, that's the lunker bass. Cool, so that one's done. So now we just need to go back and get the other statue head, and then I'll probably actually get the last hexagon piece, just to get some extra cash while we're here. I know how to get all these barrels, don't worry. Ow. There we go. I know how to get all the barrels. I play Sonic Rush Adventure. The amount of times that you know, I spent way too much time on that game, I have to be honest. You know, this, It's weird. It's like, it's so different from... Come on. Okay. Well, I forget. Yeah, no, Sonic Rush Adventure is so much more different to... There we go. The original Sonic Rush. With all its bloody... quests and everything. And I suppose I did enjoy it when I played it as a kid. But now I'm back. Now I look back and I'm like... Why? It's like no one plays Sonic games for a long experience. They play it for a fun, replayable experience. You know? It's not like an RPG. You don't want to spend forever gathering items and sorting out quests or anything. You just want to do platforming. You know? I think I say you know too much. But it's just kind of a thing that I say while I'm explaining things. Just kind of it's just how I speak. I don't even know what I'm going on about anymore, if I'm honest. All that matters is that we're playing through here. We've got Catboy Leon. And all is right with the world. There we go. If nothing else, I have those puzzles specifically memorized. So then this segment is like 8 minutes long at most. There we go. So now we've got both the heads, so technically we could go back. We could go back and open up the mural cave. So actually, yeah, no, let's go do that. And then thinking out loud. Yeah, mural cave. No, I said mural cave. Thank you. And then we can go back to the fishing village, get the last hexagon piece, get that bit, and then we're on our way back anyway. So we can do that.
Same mark from the church.
Yes, yes. That's what I said. It doesn't matter what head you put on which hand, it's just you have to have both of them. There we go. Church insignia.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
Why do they call it Baby Eagle? I brought it up on Twitter before, but like, a baby eagle is called an eaglet. Why didn't they just call it eaglet? Can't find the source for this meme, but I'll send you around to it. I will look forward to it then. Okay, so... Not that one. This one. Let's just go around. Not crash into things. I'm glad that the boats help me to only extend it to the boss fight. You know, we can throw it into as many walls as possible while we're going around. You know, the boat only has a health bar in stressful situations. You know, it can handle itself well every day, but in a very stressful situation, it gets a bit flaky. Right, so now we need to go and get the hexagon piece B, I think it was. Which is somewhere around... I think if we go down here... Come round. There it is. Okay. I'm glad they also mark the ladders with spray paint. You know, it's not just the obvious yellow boxes, it's the right spray paint as well to indicate where the pieces are. I appreciate their attention to detail. I don't understand. I've said it before, but I never understood the whole thing about, oh no, these ruin the immersion. And it's like, well, maybe these guys used it so they know which one's held which, you know, and maybe it's just a video game and you shouldn't be worrying about so much stuff about an immersion in which a man can wear cat ears for infinite ammo, you know. It's a video game. It doesn't have to always, you know, at some point you have to sacrifice realism for the player's practicality. Right, so if I remember it correctly, it's that one, and then that one. There we go. And then we've got the idol, and now we can head back. So now we need, so after this is the Gigante. I think it's pronounced Gigante. Gigante. The giant. And that's the one with Huey. I know technically he doesn't have a name, but it's Huey. Because
got some rare things on
Huey's the name of the Huey's the name of the guy of the dog from what's it called?
You're a real professional.
Haunting Ground. That was it.
That's good work, if I do say
Yeah.
so
So yeah, because Huey's the name of the dog from Haunting Ground, and Haunting Ground was, you know, for some reason the development of Resident Evil went in like 3 different. It caused 3 different games to be made. You know, you've got the normal Resident Evil 4, but then you've also got Devil May Cry that was made for it. But then also at some point a dog companion was considered in a great big castle, and that was where Haunting Ground came from. And it's just like, how can one single game cause that much? Like how it was sundered essentially. You know, Final Fantasy 14, where it's like, oh, we sundered the ancient world into 14 sections, and it's like, yeah, well, resundered Resident Evil 4 into 3 different games. Ah, dear. Yellow paint ruins the immersion in a game where you have to always shoot an enemy in the same place, same number of times, for the same result as the last time you shot them. Exactly. You know, these kinds of horror games don't really have much realism in them. You know, it's an ancient parasite being put into people to mind control them. You know, at some point, you just have to accept maybe some stuff is just better for the player. You know, and especially nowadays with the game graphics being so much better. You know, that, you know, you can't tell one barrel from the other. Actually, while we're here, I might as well put the gems in and sell these. But it's just like, you know, it's I don't get it. It's like, sure, you can have something real if you want, but one, that's going to cause file size massive inflation. But also, how convenient is it going to be for the player? And at some point you just have to accept that some choices are just made to make things easier for people. And it's like, it might be like, oh, I don't know, you know, this won't affect me at all, you know, I'm hardcore. It's like, good for you. I'm not. I am the most casual of casuals. So yeah.
Nothing but the finest ways.
Massive fucking... What? Did I say something? I don't know if I said something. Sorry. Hi, Locke. Yes, Catboy Leon. I think I remember hearing about a game like Horizon or Uncharted experimenting not having a visual cue for where to climb, and testers shut it down almost immediately. Yeah. I remember seeing something on... I remember seeing something on Twitter, and it was basically like, we were developing this game, and we gave them about 3 different indicators of where to go, and they couldn't do it, so we had to give them a fourth one. And it's just like, yeah, at some point you just have to expect this, you know, people are not as clever as you would like them to be with stuff. You know, you might think, oh, this is easy, but actually it's not. You know, but that's just because you've been working on it forever. Whereas actually, you know, it's to the new person, it might be absolutely awful, or, you know, not as clear, I suppose.
Try that on for size.
Yeah, we'll just max out the Chicago Sweeper for that.
Will that be
Have I still got? Yeah, I've still got 2 first aid sprays. I don't need to do anything for that. Yeah. Okay. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. I think now we just go to the Gigante fight. So yeah, and Jason, I really don't know what you were saying. If it was something that I was saying and then completely cut off, I apologise. But I have no idea what you are referencing. Sorry. Here we go.
Jesus Christ! Whoa! God damn, you're a big boy.
Did you have to say it like that, Leon? Ow. Never mind. Okay. Right, we'll get the first aid spray from that.
You got worms too?
Everyone in this town just got worms. I just realised that's especially suitable with Leon with the cat. It's like Catboy Leon's got worms. That's so fucking stupid. Hi, Huey.
Hey, it's that dog.
Come on, get the attention. There we go. Ow. Okay, I admit, I was not looking at the screen there. You know, I just got a house thrown at me. Just shake it off. Shake it off. It's all good.
You wanna help? Because I could use it.
You know, for having an injury not too long ago, the dog is really doing well.
That's what I'm talking about. Good boy.
Good boy indeed. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot it. I thought I'd be able to do the melee, but I guess not. Nope.
Shit, that was close.
Come on, Huey. Cat and dog working as one. There we go. Job done. Excellent. This guy's always been a bit tricky for me.
It's almost a pancake.
A Leon pancake?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind eating it. I don't know, where's Huey? Yeah, say thank you to Huey. Is he over there? Thank you, Huey. Good boy. Alright, so yeah, now I need to get to that church, and then we can call it a day. It is marvellous not having to worry about ammo. Never seen a pancake make someone this fancy. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, Jason. It's just, I don't know. So I'm just, the run is going really nice. It's nice to just chill, you know, and not have to worry about, I should probably refill that. It's just nice having not having to worry about speed running or making sure I don't die or something like that. It's nice to just chill and shoot dogs, apparently.
You're kidding me.
There we go. And it's nice to look at Leon. It's always nice to look at Leon. Personally, I prefer a Jill sandwich. I mean, I wouldn't mind that either. I did have a t-shirt that I had from Insert Coin that had a Jill sandwich on it. It was too small when I bought it, but I did like the design on it because it was literally just a sandwich with Jill sticking out of it. And as I say, it's that kind of dark humour that's always fun. There we go. So I get the blue dial here. They put bolts in here, and I never actually passed my first run. I never actually used. Oh, that was it. I got to press. Got to do the lever. But I never actually used the bolt thrower past my first run, just because it is very finicky. And I get that it's like quiet and everything, but I don't know. I used the attachable mines, I remember, from Mendez's fight, and that was useful. But then, you know, you've just got so many other weapons that you can use that are just better. I mean, thinking on it, it's probably good for the what do they call them? The ones that have their eyes sewn shut. Those ones, the ones that can't see. I imagine it's quite useful for them as well, because it doesn't make any noise, does it? But no, it's just I never really found much use in it. They brought back this puzzle but made it easier. Was it easier?
Ashley,
It was just kind of. I mean, it's a red, green, blue puzzle. I mean, I don't know how much easier you can make it. I don't know.
Ashley. Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Oh, that's right. I put her in the armor.
Easy with that.
Actually, to be honest, I think you've got the advantage here. You are in full armor
President's orders.
against a guy who claims to be a government agent wearing cat. I mean, to be fair, I think you would have every right to run away. looking at that, because that is just
To listen to
too ridiculous. Over there.
Pursue them.
Hi, Saddler.
Slabs are escaping. Deliver unto them.
I really thought she had a sword. She needs to have a sword, or like a knife, or something to help her. You know. Oh well. As they approach, we are going to call it a night. Love how the cult leader says all this in English. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, oh, look at this Spanish cult leader speaking fluent English the whole game through. To be honest, though, I think what is actually happening is that, you know, it's because obviously both Ashley and Leon have the pluggers in them, so it's probably just like a hive mind thing where he might be speaking English, but they just understand him anyway. At least in the visions, he could speak. Maybe he just speaks fluent English forever. I don't know. Pluggers is a universal translator. Maybe, you know, it's like I said, it's part of a hive mind thing where they just all instantly understand. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's one benefit of it. I don't know. But yes, we will call it a night, and I'll probably continue tomorrow or maybe later on in the week. I don't quite know yet. But this has been fun, definitely. Infinite ammo, absolutely lovely. Cat ears for Leon, absolutely adorable. Extra charm for Leon gets me 30% off knife repairs. Extra bonus. They all instantly become Duolingo masters. Definitely. Okay. Well, like I said, we'll call it a day. Thank you all for coming. Don't know. Yeah, 6 people. Lovely. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you all next time. So have a fantastic evening. Doodaloo.